Gente, hoy le vamos a estar mostrando una historia de gangas aquí en Arkansas. Una historia que no te la puedes perder, algo único. Así que vamos allá.
No, Sam Fordyce built this, the railroad fame. He also built both editions of the Arlington, the third one as well, which was built in wood. This one replaced it and built. May as well have left it in wood since it burned to the ground in 1923. Here is the one that's out there today that he also built, celebrating 100 years of operation. He also built that Hot Springs Opera House, host to this 1910 look, where you're looking straight down Wakata or Wachita, however you prefer to pronounce it. But that is Wachita, and that is the Coma Hotel, obviously, and it is covered in white Tiffany brick, and that hotel got it just across the street from the Buckstaff Bathhouse. Better view of it is from here, looking westerly from the eastern side of Central Avenue. Here is Hotel Pullman, and that is sitting at the corner of Central and Bath Street. Bath ran all the way back to Exchange. Back here, some of you may be parked in that soon-to-be for-pay parking lot that's now free. But that is the Grand Milwaukee Hotel sitting back there back in the day. But in the late 1940s, they tore the Pullman, the Howard, and this building down in favor of Frank's Restaurant, an 8,000 square foot single-story restaurant facility that became affectionately known as Frankie's. That is the structure you are standing in, this 8,000 square feet that he put together.
Bueno, mi gente, aquí está la historia. No podemos grabar mucho porque hay contenido privado, pero les mostraré cómo es el lugar.
£10,000 of car, 3,000 pounds of armor. You know, the rest is history. He's one of the smartest gangsters, it is said. He was a strategist, and they called him the Fox. He came down and with settled that whole issue between his uncle and the Northside gang. Life went on as usual, at least up until 1919 when Big Jim was assassinated. And there were those who said, well, Johnny must have done it because he now would actually take over the $70 million operation. But the folks who knew, who were in the game, who were in the mix, said Johnny had nothing to do with it. It was actually Big Jim's girlfriend's boyfriend who shot and killed Big Jim, and that's the way that story stands today. He wasn't the only one. Half the people that came to Hot Springs up until the 1950s came down looking to get rid of that disease and that ailment. And the Whittington, the Fogel, the Fordyce, the McGee. She says, my name is Donna. I'm taking Mr. Dillinger to the theater tonight. I'll be wearing a red dress. I said the same thing.
GK, baby.
Mayor LaGuardia came into office. And when LaGuardia came in office, chandelier from the Southern Club. And place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Place your bets. Or it could be, though, that you're over here at 315 Park Avenue, where this beautiful, rare piece of African tiger wood resides as a crap table. Now, this is the club owned by one Dane Harris. Mr. Harris is the third and final gambling czar. Talent from around America to perform here in Hot Springs, and some of everybody loves to come here. Now, he has big plans. He plans to extricate us from it. So, good news number two. Good news number three is that we have some of these. We put this together during the First World War. Planned a warehouse where a fellow named Dino Banyan from the Northside gang found them, took them back to Chicago, and created what they call the beer war mess. Isn't that a shame? But these were some deadly instruments. Now this is neutered, and you all are welcome to pick them up and take photographs with them. This is about 6 or 7 pounds right here, with the full drum of 50 rounds of 45 caliber slugs. It would be about 12 to 15 pounds. So it was a pretty handy device. But as I said, these are neutered. They do not, can't do any damage to you, although I will give you the advisory. that if you pick this up and you want to take photographs with it, handle it carefully, because if you let this thing drop and hit your toe, it's going to hurt more than those 50 rounds of 45 calibers coming out of there in less than 7 seconds, because that's how this would work. But you guys are welcome to pick that up and take photos as you will. Now I am going to play for you Mr. Raines showing how to. One out of that suite went down behind this Grace Goldstein's Hattery Hotel somehow and got underneath the streets and walked down the creek and came down, saw a light that was probably the fountain in front of the Arlington, cut across here where this building is no longer there. That's now the Aristocrat Hotel. But then somehow found a way to get underneath where this building is the Southern Club. Now it's the Wax Museum here, and then here would be the twin Dugan Stewart Tower buildings that sit right here. Dugan Stewart's actually built the Southern Club. There's a good bet that bowling alley that we're talking about is right underneath those 3 buildings. And just so you know, this is like the Central Towers, also known as the Medical Arts Building, built in 1929. At that time, it was the tallest building in Arkansas. And it has been taken over by the Wyndham organization, and they're building luxury suites here for that Medical Arts Building. Now, this too can be seen, the interior, on Google. If you Google, YouTube has it, the Hot Springs Medical Arts Building, and you can, if you have trouble with vertigo, then don't bother looking at this, because there's some camera angles that will make you sick and coming out of it.
The piece came off.
Oh, that piece,
Yeah.
that barrel.
Yeah, it almost dropped.
Yeah, that's we're still fooling around trying to get that straightened out.
Right there, okay.
Okay, and
Ustedes vieron un poco de la historia de esas gangas aquí en Hot Springs, Arkansas. Es algo bien famoso de aquí, así que perdón que todo está en inglés, pero esa es la cultura. Así que le estamos compartiendo lo que hay. Aunque un friazo y su madre aquí, miren cómo se ve caliente, pero yo estoy muriéndome de frío, mi gente, qué friazo. Así que vamos a almorzar ahora, a entrar a un lugar que huele riquísimo aquí. Allá vamos, así que nos vemos en el próximo video, mi gente.